Looks good. Just making sure everything is working. Let's see. Yep, it looks good. All right. Another pair of drink reviews today. Of course, this is a live stream, so if you have any comments or anything, I'll try to respond if I notice them relating to the stuff I'm doing. Anyways, the availability of these two drinks is not great at the moment, but I've got them, so you can at least look at these or look at something in the same category if you're curious after I go over this. But the basic one, I think I'll just start with the energy drink first. It's a Rockstar Pure Zero and Grape, and then we've got watermelon lemonade from Snapple. Taking a look at this Rockstar Pure Zero Grape flavor energy drink. So we got their classic logo on here, and then some grape accents. Let's go over the nutrition facts. Contains 0% juice, 20 calories, 260 milligrams of sodium. That's quite a bit. 2 grams total carbohydrates, 2 grams of erythritol. That's one of the sugar alternatives. Also has niacin, vitamin B6, B12, and pantothenic acid. For the ingredients, we've got carbonated water, citric acid, erythritol, which is the sweetener, I guess, for this. Do your research on that one. There is, from my own personal experience, I have looked that one up, and there have been some studies relating it. Taurine, which is the energy drink component. Sodium citrate, natural flavor, caffeine, malic acid, sodium benzoate, which is to preserve freshness. It also has acephane potassium, which is, and also sucralose. So it's got 3 different sugar alternatives in here. All of them, yeah, it's quite a bit. And then also has glucuronolacetone. I don't know what that is. I'll show it on the screen so you can potentially type it and look it up for yourself. Potassium sorbate, inositol. Wow, this has a lot of ingredients. Oh, that's vitamin B3. Okay, milk thistle extract, red 40 coloring, panic ginseng root extract, guarana seed extract, blue 1, caramel color. Yeah, it has 240 milligrams of caffeine in here for this 16 fluid ounce can. So there is a lot of stuff going on in this drink, ingredient wise. Do I want to drink it? I don't know, but I'll drink it. Anyways, this is the Rockstar Pure Zero. Let's see what they say on the bottom here. There's the nutrition facts, 20 calories, 260 milligrams of sodium. And you can specifically see one of the additional sweeteners on the list there. There's the vitamins, and then here's that big list of ingredients. Things to take note of, obviously, would be the sweeteners used. So there's the erythritol up at the top. And the way that this works is that more is on the top, less is on the bottom, quantity-wise. And then there's the acephane potassium, and then the sucralose. And then some things I don't know what they are. Plus all of the food coloring. So red 40, blue 1, and caramel color. Yeah, so a lot going on in this drink. Let's pop it open, try it out. No, it has a black tab on the top. That's kind of cool. Oops. It's probably good. I'll put a little bit more in there. Also, maybe I'll try from the can first. So that's what it looks like. Definitely some purple color to it with that mix of red, blue, and caramel color. I mean, it looks cool, but do I want to drink that? I don't know. Because I don't really have a feeling of appetizing when I see a non. I mean, there are potatoes that look like that, but it's not colored with potatoes. Yeah. Anyways, let's try it out. Again, this is the Rockstar Pure Zero Grape. With the mix of the three different sweeteners, kind of somehow cancels out that aftertaste a little bit of these sugar alternatives. And it does have that grape drink flavor to it. So it tastes pretty decent to me. 240 milligrams of caffeine in here as well. The carbonation seems kind of low. I did try it from the can and it wasn't much better. So it just seems like this is a lower carbonation type drink. I mean, overall, it tastes pretty good. You're getting a lot of caffeine in here if that's your goal. I'm not a fan of the sweeteners used. I'm not a fan of the coloring and potentially other stuff in here. There's a bunch of uh, preserves freshness things. So sodium benzoate. There's potassium sorbate. I don't know specifically if those are good or bad or anything else. It's just there's a lot of things, highly manufactured ingredients and stuff in here. So, yeah. But at least flavor wise, I think it tastes nice. And that combination of the three different artificial sweeteners kind of works decently well. That it mimics, regular sugar pretty well. So, anyways, that was the Rockstar Pure Zero in grape. If you're curious, might as well check it out at the very least. But at least you know there's a lot of very highly industrial ingredients and stuff in here to drink. So, anyways, I'm going to clean out my cup a little bit and then try this Snapple. Sadly, these drinks are not available on Amazon much right now but I did link them so you could look at them or look at different stuff. Next up, Snapple Watermelon Lemonade. And it says flavored lemonade from concentrate with other natural flavors. All natural. Sorry, the carbonation is there. It's getting to me with this drink. See what we got in here. Nutrition Facts contains 10% juice. For the bottle, this is 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. For the entire bottle, we've got 150 calories, 65 milligrams of sodium, 35 grams of total carbohydrates. Of that, 34 grams of total sugars, and then 33 grams of added sugars. It's 0 grams of protein and 50 milligrams of potassium. I need to get some water here. I think that, again, this thing is making it hard for me to talk. All right, ingredients: filtered water, sugar, clarified lemon, and watermelon juice concentrates. So it has actual lemon and has actual watermelon. That's nice to see. Citric acid, sea salt, ACA/CIA gum, natural flavors, fruit juice concentrate for color. And then it says produced under the authority of Snapple Beverage Company, and they're in Frisco, Texas. Yeah, pretty simple ingredients. There's obviously a decent amount of sugar in here and some actual juice, but it's only 10%. So overall, I'd say the ingredients are pretty good for what they are. It would be nice if they just didn't put as much sugar in here. Yeah, sugar is the second ingredient, but it's actual sugar. It's not any random other sugar. So that's nice. There's the big logo. Watermelon lemonade. There's the nutrition facts. I don't know who's going to drink half of it. I mean, if you had a cup or something, that would work. But I'm not usually in situations where I'd be able to put it back in the fridge. So having 2 servings in the bottle like that doesn't make sense to me. There's the ingredients. So we can get even closer here. Yeah, water, sugar, and then the lemon juice and watermelon juice concentrates. I wonder what watermelon juice concentrate looks like. And then the actual color is other juices somehow. Yeah. All right, let's open this up and try it out. What does it say? They used to have things on the cap. Let me see. Yeah, I think there is something here. It's just hard to read. Alaska has more caribou than people. Real fact. Number 81. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read, but They still have their little facts on the inside. It's cool. Mm, That's not quite half the bottle, but that would be around 80 calories. I can add some more. Yeah, that's probably around half, my guess. And also, if you look at the bottle itself, there's a line here. I don't know if that indicates half and half, but if it does, that's a smart little design thing. It looks like that could be it. So that's pretty cool if they thought about that when they did it. So this is going to be 80 calories about approximately. Just putting the capper back on. Do a smell test. Yeah, it smells really nice. I can actually smell the watermelon. Usually watermelon just doesn't get any prominence and stuff like this, but I can smell it. Yeah, that's interesting. Right, this is the watermelon lemonade one. Wow. This is probably the best watermelon drink I've tasted before. That it has some sort of watermelon in it. Usually it tastes more like the rind of the watermelon, but this tastes like actual watermelon. Like the red part of the watermelon or whatever color is in the inside. Some other watermelons have different colors, like orange, I think. Uh, yeah, so again, with the ingredients, clarified lemon and watermelon juice concentrates. And that's 10% of the bottle. So there is a lot of sugar in here, and it's actual sugar. Again, it would be nice if they just didn't put as much sugar in the drink as it has, but that's just personal preference in my case. 150 calories for the bottle isn't crazy. It's less than a can of pop, and you're getting 12 fluid ounce, and usually a can. I mean, I don't know how. I can't remember the size offhand of a small can of pop. For example, this thing is a bigger. This is also 16 fluid ounce, but yeah, usually those are like 50 grams of sugar, I think. So this is 35. So at the very least, if you are a person that drinks a bunch of soda pop, like traditional, I mean, that's probably the wrong word. Soda pop that mass manufactured high fructose corn syrup. I think this is at the very least a better alternative to something like that because you are getting a little bit less in calories. You're getting better ingredients, just actual sugar, some juice in it. But even so, it's going to be it's a higher calorie type drink. Anyways, I think it tastes really nice. It tastes like lemonade. It has actual watermelon in here that tastes good, and it tastes because it is watermelon. Yeah, it's very nice. That's what it looks like. Great job, I'd say, but at least know that it's a fair amount of calories and all that. But I think it tastes really nice. Great job, Snapple. I like it. Yeah. Anyways, again, that was the Snapple watermelon lemonade. Very, very nice. All right, I'm going to sign out. Hopefully, you enjoyed the video. If you see it, as a fact, yeah, I go by Scotty Joe Food Reviews on this stuff, but I also do technology reviews and camera and photography and stuff like that as well.